Treasure Island by Robert Louis Stevenson. Chapter 3. The Black Spot. About noon I stopped at the captain's door with some cooling drinks and medicines. He was lying very much as we had left him, only a little higher, and he seemed both weak and excited.
"Jim," he said, "you're the only one here that's worth anything, and you know I've always been good to you. Never a month but I've given you a silver fourpenny for yourself. And now you see, mate, I'm pretty low and deserted by all. And Jim, you'll bring me one noggin of rum now, won't you, matey?"
"The doctor," I began, but he broke in, cursing the doctor. Treasure Island by Robert Louis Stevenson. Chapter 3. The Black Spot. About noon I stopped at the captain's door with some cooling drinks and medicines. He was lying very much as we had left him, only a little higher, and he seemed both weak and excited.
"Jim," he said, "you're the only one here that's worth anything, and you know I've always been good to you. Never a month but I've given you a silver fourpenny for yourself. And now you see, mate, I'm pretty low and deserted by all. And Jim, you'll bring me one noggin of rum now, won't you, matey?"
"The doctor," I began, but he broke in, cursing the doctor in a feeble voice, but heartily.
"Oh, doctors is all swabs," he said. "And that doctor there, why, what do he know about seafaring men? I've been places hot as pitch, and mates dropping round with yellow jack, and the blessed land a heaving like the sea with earthquakes. What does the doctor know of lands like that, eh? And I lived on rum, I tell you. It's been meat and drink and man and wife to me. And if I'm not to have my rum now, I'm a poor old hulk on a lee shore. My blood'll be on you, Jim, and that Dr. Swab."
And he ran on again for a while with curses.
"Look, Jim, how my fingers fidges," he continued in the pleading tone. "I can't keep 'em still, not I. I haven't had a drop this blessed day. That doctor's a fool, I tell you. If I don't have a drain of rum, Jim, I'll have the horrors. I've seen some on 'em already. I've seen old Flint in the corner there, behind you, as plain as print. I've seen him, and if I get the horrors, I'm a man that's lived rough, and I'll raise Cain. Your doctor himself said one glass wouldn't hurt me. I'll give you a golden guinea for a noggin, Jim."
He was growing more and more excited, and this alarmed me for my father, who was very low that day and needed quiet. Besides, I was reassured by the doctor's words, now quoted to me, and rather offended by the offer of a bribe. "I want none of your money," said I, "but what you owe my father. I'll get you one glass and no more." When I brought it to him, he seized it greedily and drank it out.
"Aye, aye," said he. "Oh, that's some better, sure enough. And now, matey, did that doctor say how long I was to lie here in this old berth?"
"A week at least," said I.
"Thunder!" he cried. "A week? Oh, I can't do that. They'd have the black spot on me by then. The lubbers is going about to get the wind of me this blessed moment. Lubbers as couldn't keep what they got, and want to nail what is another's. Is that seamanly behaviour now, I want to know? But I'm a saving so. I never wasted good money of mine, nor lost it neither, and I'll trick 'em again. I'm not afraid on 'em. I'll shake out another reef, matey, and daddle 'em again."
As he was thus speaking, he had risen from the bed with great difficulty, holding to my shoulder with a grip that almost made me cry out, and moving his legs like so much dead weight. His words, spirited as they were in meaning, contrasted sadly with the weakness of the voice in which they were uttered. He paused when he had got into a sitting position on the edge.
"The doctor's done me," he murmured. "My ears are singing. Oh, lay me back."
Before I could do much to help him, he had fallen back again to his former place, where he lay for a while, silent.
"Jim," he said at length, "you saw that seafaring man today?"
"Black Dog?" I asked.
"Ah, Black Dog," says he. "He's a bad un, but there's worse that put him on. Now, if I can't get away nohow, and they tip me the black spot, mind you, it's my old sea chest they're after. You get on a horse. You can, can't you? Well, then you get on a horse and go to... Well, yes, I will. To that eternal doctor swab, and tell him to pipe all hands, magistrates and such, and he'll lay 'em aboard the Admiral Benbow. All old Flint's crew, man and boy, all on 'em that's left. I was first mate, I was. Old Flint's first mate, and I'm the only one who knows the place. He gave it to me at Savannah, when he lay a-dying, like as if I was to now, you see. But you won't peach me unless they get the black spot on me, or unless you see that black dog again, or a seafaring man with one leg, Jim, him above all.
But what is the black spot, Captain? I asked.
Oh, that's a summons, mate. I'll tell you if they get that. But you keep your weather eye open, Jim, and I'll share with you equals, upon my honour.
He wandered a little, his voice growing weaker. But soon after I had given him his medicine, which he took like a child, with the remark,
If ever a seaman wanted drugs, it's me.
He fell at last into a heavy, swoon-like sleep, in which I left him. What I should have done, had all gone well, I do not know. Probably I should have told the whole story to the doctor, for I was in mortal fear lest the captain should repent of his confessions and make an end of me. But as things fell out, my poor father died quite suddenly that evening, which put all other matters on one side. Unnatural distress, the visits of the neighbors, the arranging of the funeral, and all the work of the inn to be carried on in the meanwhile, kept me so busy that I had scarcely time to think of the captain, far less to be afraid of him. He got downstairs next morning, to be sure, and had his meals as usual, though he ate little, and had more, I am afraid, than his usual supply of rum, for he helped himself out of the bar, scowling and blowing through his nose, and no one dared to cross him. On the night before the funeral he was as drunk as ever, and it was shocking in that house of mourning to hear him singing away at his ugly old sea song. But, weak as he was, we were all in the fear of death for him, and the doctor was suddenly taken up with a case many miles away, and was never near the house after my father's death. I have said the captain was weak, and indeed he seemed rather to grow weaker than regain his strength. He clambered up and down stairs, and went from the parlor to the bar and back again, and sometimes put his nose out of doors to smell the sea, holding on to the walls as he went for support, and breathing hard and fast like a man on a steep mountain. He never particularly addressed me, and it is my belief he had as good as forgotten his confidences, but his temper was more flighty, and, allowing for his bodily weakness, more violent than ever. He had an alarming way now when he was drunk of drawing his cutlass and laying it bare before him on the table. But with all that, he minded people less, and seemed to shut up in his own thoughts.
I love this chapter. It's my favorite chapter.
Once, for instance,
Chapter
to our
3,
extreme
The Black
wonder,
Spot from
he
Treasure
piped
Island.
up to a different air,
And good
a kind
evening.
of country love song that he must have learned in his youth before he had begun to follow the sea. So things passed until the day after the funeral, and about 3 o'clock of a bitter, foggy, frosty afternoon, I was standing at the door for a moment, full of sad thoughts about my father, when I saw someone drawing slowly near along the road. He was plainly blind, for he tapped before him with a stick, and wore a great green shade over his eyes and nose, and he was hunched as if with age or weakness, and wore a huge old tattered sea cloak with a hood that made him appear positively deformed. I never saw in my life a more dreadful-looking figure. He stopped a little from the inn, and raising his voice in an odd sing-song, addressed the air in front of him. "Will any kind friend inform a poor blind man who has lost the precious sight of his eyes in the gracious defense of his native country, England, and God bless King George, where or in what part of this country he may now be?" "You're
God
at the
bless
Admiral
King
Benbow,
George.
Black Hill Cove, my good man," said I. "I hear a voice," said he, "a young voice. Will you give me your hand, my kind young friend, and lead me in?" I held out my hand, and that horrible, soft-spoken, eyeless creature gripped it in a moment like a vice. I was so much startled that I struggled to withdraw, but the blind man pulled me close up to him with a single action of his arm. "Now, boy," said he, "take me in to the captain." "Sir," said I, "upon my word I dare not." "Oh," he sneered, "that's it. Take me in straight or I'll break your arm." And he gave it, as he spoke, a wrench that made me cry out. "Sir," said I, "it is for yourself, I mean. The captain is not what he used to be. He sits with a drawn cutlass. Another gentleman—"
Come now, march,
interrupted he, and I never heard a voice so cruel and cold and ugly as that blind man's. It cowed me more than the pain, and I began to obey him at once, walking straight in at the door and towards the parlor, where our sick old buccaneer was sitting, dazed with rum. The blind man clung close to me, holding me in one iron fist and leaning almost more of his weight on me than I could carry.
"Lead me straight up to him, and when I am in view, cry out, 'Here's a friend for you, Bill.' If you don't, I'll do this."
And with that he gave me a twitch that I thought would have me faint. Between this and that, I was so utterly terrified of the blind beggar that I forgot my terror of the captain, and as I opened the parlor door, cried out the words he had ordered in a trembling voice. The poor captain raised his eyes, and at one look the rum went out of him and left him staring sober. The expression of his face was not so much of terror as of mortal sickness. He made a movement to rise, but I do not believe he had enough force left in his body.
"Now, Bill, sit where you are," said the beggar. "If I can't see, I can hear a finger stirring. Business is business. Hold out your left hand. Boy, take his left hand by the wrist and bring it near to my right."
We both obeyed him to the letter, and I saw him pass something from the hollow of the hand that held his stick into the palm of the captain's, which closed upon it instantly.
"And now that's done,"
said the blind man, and at the words he suddenly left hold of me, and with incredible accuracy and nimbleness skipped out of the parlor and into the road, where, as I stood motionless, I could hear his stick go tap, tap, tapping into the distance. It was some time before either I or the captain seemed to gather our senses, but at length, and about at the same moment, I released his wrist, which I was still holding, and he drew in his hand and looked sharply into the palm.
10 o'clock, he cried. 6 hours. We'll do them yet.
And he sprang to his feet. Even as he did so, he reeled, put his hand to his throat, stood swaying for a moment, and then, with a peculiar sound, fell from his whole height face foremost to the floor. I ran to him at once, calling to my mother, but haste was all in vain. The captain had been struck dead by thundering apoplexy. It is a curious thing to understand, for I had certainly never liked the man, though of late I had begun to pity him. But as soon as I saw that he was dead, I burst into a flood of tears. It was the
Billy
second
Bones.
death I had known, and the sorrow of the first was still fresh in my heart. End of chapter 3.
Awesome. Welcome. Dang Dan. Dang Dank. Nice to see you again. Treasure Island. I love Treasure Island. I read it every year. The Disney film is excellent. The Disney film is really good. The book's fantastic. That book that I'm sharing, read by Stanton, is free. The audio book is free on YouTube. You can find that on YouTube, that same exact reading. Yep. Should pull that up for you real quick. Because Treasure Island is in the public domain. It was written so long ago. That's right, Warlord. There we go. Check it out. Let me get you the link. There you go.
can please as me they pleased of old, the wiser youngsters of today. So be it, and fall on. If not, if studious youth no longer crave, his ancient appetites forgot, Kingston or Ballantyne the brave, or Cooper of the woods and wave. So
Excellent. Oh no, the MS fundraiser is over. The fundraiser is over. That's for March. I have to change. I don't have a fundraiser right now. But thank you. If you want to donate to the MS Society, you can. On my About section. That fundraiser, I do need to change the link. Let me get that for you. Our fundraiser Stream to MS is March. And I'll show you guys. Let's take a look. This guy right here, this honky, him over there, right? My About section right here. This is always open for donations every day. Every day you can donate to the MS Society from my About section. In the links in chat, those are for our fundraiser for March. I need to turn those off and change them. Yeah, right here. And so if you click the donate button, guys, it'll take you to the, oh, okay. So you can go, yeah, so that was linked to me right here. I need to change the links on that. Yeah, I gotta log in. Like, you get the idea. You can go to the MS Society and you can get involved. You can donate. There should be a donate link here. I know there is. I'll have to change the link. Thanks for giving me a heads up on that. So this is where the link takes you, is to the MS Society. I need to change my link to donate right there. Ways to donate to the MS Society right here. Yep. And thank you if you do, all of you, everywhere. Everyone who's tuned into my channel. Everyone who's donated to help cure this illness. Thank you. So here you go, guys. I'll get a link in chat. I can change that link right now, as a matter of fact. And I will change that link right now. Yeah, MS is different for everybody. We have different levels of progression. I have primary progressive MS, which means I'm progressing very quickly. I've been in a wheelchair for about 1.5 years. Yeah, I'm not in a chair all the time. I'm in a chair most of the time. Like, I'm not in a chair now. But MS is bad news. Yeah. So let's change that link. There we go. Cool. All changed. And so the About section is changed, guys. That link will work. Cool beans. Let's see that it does. Let's see now. There we go. Awesome. Yep. Piece of cake. Link works. MS is unexplainable. You're not in control anymore. My brain doesn't send signals correctly to my voice and my legs, my fingers. I don't know what day it is sometimes. And it can come for anyone. It doesn't matter where you are or who you are or what gender you are. It doesn't matter what your race or nationality or anything is. MS can come for you. So wouldn't it be better if there was already a cure for when or if it ever does? Right? Living well with MS. Can't do most of that stuff, not living alone, not in my condition with progressive MS. This doesn't happen. This doesn't happen for people like me. I live alone with MS. So I can't get to the gym. I can't get fresh vegetables consistently. So that will contribute to my deterioration. And that's unfortunate. And it is avoidable if we can cure this illness. Shit, dog. Right there. It's tragic. MS is tragic. MS has been tragic for me. MS has turned my life completely upside down. I cannot do 95% of the things that I used to do, I can no longer do. I haven't been like this for very long. MS could come for anybody and it could snap your shit in 1 year, put you on your ass. You can't remember what day it is within a year. You're in a wheelchair in a year. That's MS. You're going out for a 20-mile run one day, a month later you're not leaving bed. That's MS. So what is MS? MS is our immune systems, for whatever reason, are confused. Our immune system thinks that our nerves on our brain is an illness or something. For whatever reason, 3 million people in the world, our immune systems are attacking the nerves on our brain that send signals to the rest of our body. And so the signals get broken to our hands and our legs and our eyes and our mouths. I have a hard time talking. People think I'm drunk and I'm not. Might be a little stoned. But that's MS. So what do? We adapt as best we can and continue trying to live as good of a life as we can. Until it's time to expire. Make the most of it, my friends. I certainly have. What's shaking, Ryko? A cure. No treatments. We have plenty of treatments for symptoms, right? For example, that's my treatment for my symptoms. But herb also helps me with narcolepsy. It also keeps my blood circulating, which helps my hemochromatosis. So cannabis does that for me. It helps me manage my multiple sclerosis symptoms. It actually helps distract me from the pain. It helps ease the pain. It helps ease the spasticity. Because my muscles tighten in my leg, they fucking hurt. I'll yell out loud. I'll be just right here in the room hanging out with you guys and I'm like, fuck! You know, my friend would be like, holy shit. And I'm like, yeah, dog just bit me. That's MS. But there's nothing there. And so, it sucks, but you deal with it. That's it. You deal with it. It's like Dennis Leary says. Dennis Leary, we gotta find that video. Dennis Leary says, the key to happiness in life is a smoke, a cigarette, a beer, sex, and a good TV show. He's like, and that's it. Enjoy your life while you can. That's it. That's the secret to life and happiness. Simple pleasures is what he means. Revel in the most simplest of things. What may be a small thing to some people might be a big thing to others, you know? And so make it so. Relish in everything that is, every second of the day, every experience, everything you see and do. Enjoy it to the utmost. Because we are dust in the wind, baby. And I'm glad I got to see a lot. I did a lot and I saw a lot. I won't die with a lot of regrets. Dude, strong. 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 Everybody else is MS Warriors. I'm a MS Warlord. That's why I'm an MS Warlord. I'm not an MS Warrior. I'm an MS Warlord. I think I spoke to 2 people the year that multiple sclerosis was attacking me, and I had no idea what was going on. I spoke to maybe 2 people that entire year. My sleep patterns from narcolepsy were also rearing their ugly head for the very first time. And so my sleep patterns for 8 months while multiple sclerosis was coming on for the first time. My sleep patterns from narcolepsy, I slept for 2 hours on, and then I was awake for 2 hours, and then I slept for 2 hours, and then I was awake for 2 hours with narcolepsy for 8 months while multiple sclerosis is coming on. It's a miracle I'm saying. So strong? Yeah, I'm a fucking warlord that I even overcame that. I've already overcome death. I was given a year to live 15 years ago, and I'm still here because I dieted right and I exercised right. There's foods I don't eat. It would surprise you guys, the foods I don't eat. And so I'm a fucking warlord. Dude, I've eaten a quarter of what you guys eat in the last 17 years. I don't eat iron at all. It'll kill me. Nuts, man. So, yeah, I've been put through some tests and I'm still here. So what do we do with that? What the fuck do you do with that, guys? You know, I always hear Christians say, and I'm not knocking Christians, I love my Christian friends, but let's get it right. I always hear Christians say, you know, God will punish you, blah, blah, blah. And I think they got that wrong. You see, because we have the Fates, all right, the Norns, we have the 3 sisters, and sometimes they're 5, and they sit around the well of Ur, and Ur's the oldest sister, all right? So what do? They fuck with us. They throw hurdles in front of our path. They weave our tapestry of our face. They weave the tapestry of our lives, and sometimes they jab it with the needle and just to have a little fun, all right? And so that's how we look at that. Or Christians would look at that like, you know, maybe God's punishing you for something, but I think those guys have it wrong. What that's all about is, and what this is all this is about, is everything that I learned from climbing my mountain, okay? I can pass that on to the next guy coming up the mountain, all right? So climb your mountain. Remember every little detail when you're climbing your mountain. And if you fall off your mountain, remember that you got there before and you can get there again. And when you do climb that mountain over and over and over again, and you're gonna in life, climb your mountain, you're gonna fall off of it. That's life. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, climb the mountain again. Notice more details the next time. Pass those details on to pass that climb on to the next guy who's going through the same bullshit that you're going through. Pass on that roadmap. What's shaking, Junkyard Dan? Dude, I would rate a girl over you too. Thank you for the pirate stories you were passing out. Nice readings, Dan, and welcome, dude. Hey, hey. So fuck-a-doody-doo. Take what you learned from the shit that you stepped through. When you step through a bunch of shit and you see somebody rolling after you and they're about to step in some shit, say, hey man, I know you just stepped into some shit, but this is how I wiped my shit off. This is what you should do. Wipe your shit off. That's all about falling down. Multiple sclerosis, whatever people are dealing with. It don't matter what people are dealing with. Remember how you got through it. Pass it on to the next guy coming up the road. That's what life's all about. Getting by like everybody else, and wouldn't it be better if everybody helped everybody else? That's the only way we're all going to survive as a species. So in the meantime, until I get to Valhalla, I'm going to smoke as much weed as I can, and I'm going to continue getting those weekly lap dances from Scarlett Johansson in a pirate outfit. Hey, my microphone's on. I did good. What's shaking, Dan? Thanks for the company today. I was in and out, rolling around. I might have heard you, but I didn't answer you. Like, I'll keep these on. I can hear your stream, and I'm like cruising around. Right on. Some people don't listen. That's okay. Eventually they will. They fall down enough, they'll listen. Every time. Help them put that fire out. Making things better. Right on. It's going to be a good year. Hey, man. Junkyard Dan's here. Holy shit. Dude, I love that game. I love that Red Dead Redemption. I love that book, too. When you were reading that earlier, it was either last night or it was earlier. You were reading that. Me and Reiko were in the room in your channel. And so I looked up that guy a little bit. I read a little bit about the author on YouTube. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. That book you got, that's a steal. That was a real find, that book. Yeah. Yeah, that's really good stuff, man. Thanks for turning me on to that. There was a couple of guys on YouTube just like you. They're just like you, and they're just reading like a couple of poems from that. Yeah, they love the book just like you do. Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember. Last night or this morning. Yeah, it may have been this morning. Cool. I was playing, when you were streaming, I was playing the Aztec Inca Maya mod that I'm working on for Mount Blade Warband. It's turning into so much fucking work. Yeah, because I have the original mod to use as a base, but it's just all buggy and it's all messed up and there's so much stuff to fix. I'm kind of going, I really want to continue with this. I could just play something else. So you guys, thanks for cruising in. You raided some cute girl. Let's go check her out. Hey, did Junkyard Dan raid you? Do you want to dance? I was playing Zobocat. Good name. I was cool. Awesome. Awesome. This morning I was streaming, walking around Gettysburg, playing some old videos. So you guys, we've got the Lost City of the Incas map. I think, no, we have Montalban's hideout. We got to get the Lost City of the Incas map. Taco salad, baby. Oh, man. Your typing's all good. Your typing's perfect. Oh, man, I haven't had a taco salad in a long time. My fingers are fucking... This weather's changing, man. It's weird. Tacos every day. I'm out of tortillas. So I'll be getting a good amount of money on my food stamps card. Because I just got my food stamps card. So I'll be getting me some tacos. You better believe it. Dude, it was cold here today too. Yesterday it was 90. Yesterday it was hot as hell. It was hot. It was in the 90s yesterday. And today it was cold here too. When you said it was cold out, I knew it was the same outside here too, and it was. I was up about 6 a.m. having my coffee. That's why I started streaming so early, because I was up. And I popped open the door. I like to cruise over to my door in my wheelchair, slide open the door, have a cup of coffee. It's cold out. I was like, oh shit. I freaking put a jacket on. I was like, oh damn, I thought it would be like 80. We're supposed to get some rain overnight and then rain later. This week here in Gettysburg is going to be a perfect week. This is the week for me to get out on the battlefield, like in my wheelchair, and cruising with my cameras. my GoPro and shit, my Panasonic, and filming some Gettysburg, because this week is going to be 70 degrees all week. It's going to be beautiful, sunshine. I'd like to get up the Seminary, go up West Confederate Avenue, North Carolina, Mississippi, Tennessee, Virginia, and just nice rolling tour. Yeah. Yeah, man, relaxing is always good. Right on. Yeah, so Dr. Greenbuds has been talking. He's going to help me get out. Our moderator, Dr. Greenbuds, he's going to help me get out. He wants to go out about right now, out here in the most haunted ground, mile for mile, in the United States. Gettysburg Battlefield is haunted as hell. Hey, you guys want to see some freaking ghosts? You guys want to see some ghosts? You got some ghosts in you. This ain't bogus either. This ain't fake. This ain't phony. You set up a camera in Gettysburg for a while, eventually you'll catch something you can't explain. Put him in the brig until he's sober. Alright, watch that tree on the left. This is for my Civil War stream. So this is a back cam at the Rose Farm near the Irish Brigade Monument, near the wheat field, pretty much center of, left center, right flank center, yeah, the battlefield, the Rose Farm on the battlefield. And so there's a bunch of horses out here during the day all the time. Yeah, it don't matter, shit happens in this building. Where I'm sitting right now, man, there's 50,000 men fighting July 1st, 1863. There's bodies under the dirt right here. And look at the tree on the left. Wacky shit happens right here in my apartment, Dan. And it ain't me being drunk, it ain't my brain acting funny, I'm telling ya. Doors will slam out of nowhere, and I'm like, what the fuck, knock it off, guys. And it'll stop. I'll tell them to knock it off, and they'll stop. It don't happen often, like once a year. See, the lights could be from cars, so I dismiss that as bullshit. But keep watching that tree, and then keep watching the center. You see the forms marching? Look at that. That's the kind of stuff you see here. I shot a video where I told my story about what I saw walking home one evening. That video's got like 30,000 views. I was like, wow, guys are really interested in my ghost story, huh? You ain't kidding, man. Unless they're cute. But these guys are kind of wondering, how am I ever going to get home? What am I doing all the way up here in Pennsylvania? I should be back down in Alabama. Georgia. Most likely North Carolina. North Carolina lost more people in the Civil War than any other state. By tens of thousands. They lost more sons, North Carolina did. But yeah, you guys seen the forms trippy, huh? Man. Freaking me out. Dan, again, thanks for the reading, man. Thanks for the reading. I like that. And the ship with the smoke and stuff, I saw that too. That's a cool ship. I almost used that on the background of this scene, but I put this one together. What I did with the video on this scene is this is a loop, but what I did was it's got 30 seconds where it's going forward and then 30 seconds where it's in reverse. The flames, you can see that it goes forward and then reverse, and that's why I threw another flame over the top of it. I get my own fucking TV channel. Can you believe this shit? Ever since I saw that little brat Mike TV, he's been my nemesis. Someday I said, Mike TV, I'm gonna have my own channel, man. You just wait. Yeah, you're not kidding. Yeah, you're not kidding. Most of my family fought for the Confederacy. I probably had half a dozen ancestors that fought for the Yankees. I had 24 Confederate ancestors that fought here in the Battle of Gettysburg. More than anyone, most people know. I had 24 ancestors, Confederates, from South Carolina, Virginia, Tennessee, Kentucky, Virginia, South Carolina, Mississippi. Mostly those states, yeah. Yeah. Most of my family by the pioneering days, the 1720s, my family was headed out to Kentucky and Tennessee, 1729. So that was awesome. You were sharing the pioneers. And I wanted to chime in, but I let you do your tour because some of those stones in that cemetery could have my family's last name on them. 1720s, 1730s, man, my family was trucking out there in Kentucky and Tennessee. With Daniel Boone, Abe Lincoln, Jeff Davis, Junkyard Dan, and Warlord. That's right, 1729, man. Nice. Right on. So check it out, you guys. You guys ever watch The Alamo? I got to post the link sometime. I'll have to do a reading, right? So if you guys ever watch The Alamo, right, and then General Santa Anna leaves the Alamo after they devastate the Alamo, right? Then they engage in battle. General Santa Anna gets captured. He gets chained to a log. My ancestor was one of the two guys that captured him, chained him to the log, and guarded him during the battle. I haven't been down to Texas, man, in probably 30 years. Right on, man. Dude, if you're down there now, I don't know if you're in Texas right now. Is it really hot down there? Because I'd imagine Florida and Texas right now are really hot. And if you're in Texas, you guys are supposed to be getting some hardcore storms, man. I saw in the weather this morning, man, there were some badass storms headed up that way. I haven't been there in so long. Last time I was in Texas was probably 1991, 92. Yeah. Nice, man. I remember my grandmother. Last time I was in Utah was probably 93. I was in Utah in 93. My grandmother took me to Utah, man, when I was probably 10 years old. My grandmother took me everywhere, all over the West, to all the sites, Four Corners, Grand Canyon, Sequoias, Utah, the Salt Flats. My grandma took me on a whole summer tour, man, just me and her. And yeah, Utah's a trip, man. Zion National Park, right? Beautiful. I used to live in Boulder, Colorado, so I used to go through Utah, geez, years ago, 30 years ago. Yeah, those salt flats out there are something else. It was idyllic. Yeah, I haven't been out your way in so long. Yeah, that was a good summer. My grandmother bought me the C.S. Lewis Narnia books, the whole book series. And so during our summer trip when she was driving, I would read all the Narnia books to her. So that was the first time I read the Narnia books. I was probably like 8, 10 years old. I'd always go on vacation with my grandma. And so I'd read to her when she drove. And so I took that habit with me when I got married. And so my wife and I would switch off every night. While my wife made dinner, I would read to her. And then the next night, I would make dinner and she would continue reading the same book out loud to me while I cooked dinner. And then we would do that. Right on, guys. And always give a girl flowers that you grew yourself. Good reason to be a gardener. Yeah. Yeah, I went down south with General Scott. Yep, as they used to say. As we used to say. As we reenactors say, we used to say. And folks always say, tourists, they always say, you speak in the first person. I said, well, yeah, it's 1863. What year do you think it is? You always know when tourists are going to walk up and they're going to go, they're going to say, I like your jacket. right? And what you do is you reach out at the exact same time when you see him doing it. And I'd reach out and say, I just love your t-shirt. Awesome, man. The Renaissance guys. Right on. Man, I don't know how those guys, you know, that you mentioned the wars in the 1850s, right? I don't know how. You know, I've done it, right? I've worn Civil War wools, man. I'm wearing 3 layers. It's 105 degrees outside. It sucks. Okay? But home is a couple miles away with air conditioning and ice cream. These guys, our ancestors, were some freaking seriously hardcore mothers, man. I mean, Texas-Mexico War, uniforms, marching. Those guys weren't riding wagons all the way down to Texas and all the way into, you know, where they had to walk in that heat with all that gear. Those guys were fucking hardcore. You know, how they ever survived so that we could be here is a miracle. Right, exactly. My daughter she knows the whole inner workings of a house. Like, they had like these, almost like the sewing machines, the pedals, right? And that would spin the ceiling fans. Yeah, and they had these big fans in the rooms. And they would step on them. They'd have servants step on these, you know, kind of like a stair stepper, right? To fan, yeah, it's like shit. And my daughter says that she knows all these things about living history. That we did have dry ice and refrigeration back in the 1860s. I had no idea. But apparently we did. Dry ice and fridges. Dry ice in the fridge. That far back, I didn't think we did, but we did. Nutty, though. All that geared shit. Jeez, guys. You guys are great to chat with. Thanks for the good chat. I got some tea. This is the Daniel Lady Farm, and it is the headquarters of the Gettysburg Battlefield Preservation Association, and I was on their board. And of course, what was I in charge of? All the plants, right? So that's the Daniel Lady Barn. That's an 1830s barn. And that is a living history farm. And so you can go there, there's events, there's artillery, there's encampments, living historians, my friend Grateful Ed, roaming the property, giving tours. It's a great place. You ever come to Gettysburg, check out the Daniel Lady Farm. You'd be glad you did. Wish I lived there. I want to move to Colonial Williamsburg. My daughter wants to work at Colonial Williamsburg. And I hope she does. My daughter wants to do living history full-time as a job. Dan, when are they going to do your, if you're still awake, pal, you were looking pretty tired. I don't know if you're still there. They're going to reshoot your scene. And dude, thanks for sharing those pictures and the film and all the blood. Those guys were taking some wounds. Yeah, you guys will shoot it again soon. Have any of you guys ever played Port Royal 4? Because I was looking at Port Royal 4 and I think I'm going to play it. It looks a lot like Pirates, but it looks like it's a little more overhead strategy. Really? So it's slow going. Funding and time and schedules, yeah, I bet. Oh, fuck, yeah, COVID. Oh, yeah, COVID. Yeah, man, what I was saying too earlier about the pork, I used to get a big fat pork loin for about 12 to 15 bucks. I used to get a big fat pork loin every month, and I was good on the big fat pork steaks all month. Before COVID, those were about 12 to 15 bucks. Now they're like 30, 35, and the prices haven't gone down on nothing. Chicken here in Pennsylvania, chicken has gone back to normal. Chicken is back to normal prices. The pork ain't, and the beef ain't at all. And there's a lot of stuff that, like these matches I get, right? These matches, they didn't have these in for months and months and months. Like they couldn't get them from whatever state because of COVID restrictions or something. Like shipping and stuff, I guess it's affected. I have no idea, bro. I sit up here in my treehouse. I get all my news from you guys in the outside world. Yeah, fucking COVID, man. I was gonna do my first walk MS too. My daughter took time off of work and everything. There was a walk MS here in Gettysburg on the battlefield. We're so excited. Signed up and everything and got sponsors and donors and everything. We're gonna go out and do the battlefield walk. COVID-19. Yep. At a time when I should be out more than normal with MS, I should be out all the time with MS, and I can't because of COVID. This is a touristy town. I fucking hate COVID-19. If you're a young person, you should hate it even more. The young generation will never know things the way that they used to be. They'll won't remember it, and that's unfortunate. That now the younger generations have to live in a more restrictive society, and that sucks because that's puts up a communication barrier. The more we talk, the more we communicate, the more we work things out, the more we will go forward as the big blue marble, as planet Earth. No shit. All we gotta do is start chatting with one another. Hot diggity dog. Because of COVID. Yeah, everything. You ain't shitting. Yeah, I'd really like to come out to Kentucky, man. I want to come out to Camp Dick Robinson when they're doing a reenactment there, some encampments. I want to see all the buildings and everything. And it's a cemetery there. That's up where my ancestors are from. That's in northeast Kentucky. That's in northeast Kentucky, up by Ohio and Penn State and West Virginia. That's where I want to go. But I want to follow, I've been wanting to do this for about 5 years. Getting into wheelchairs, and then COVID's thrown everything for a loop. But Morgan's Raiders, Morgan come out of Kentucky, all up into Ohio, raiding and come back. I want to go to those, maybe a half a dozen of those sites and just shoot a little 5-10 minute GoPro video on each of the sites, because I had 4 ancestors that rode with Morgan and his raiders that were at those places, and I just want to go shoot short history video. My ancestors were here, this is what happened, this is who was here. Yeah, I've been wanting to do that for a long time, and I want to get my brother to take me because he would appreciate it, because it was Tungus, Jasper Newton Tungus. I got pictures of all their gravestones and everything. I got pictures of all the sites that I want to go to. The placards that they have with the history on it and that. And then the little cabins and everything. It's like little parks, But what happened there, man? It changed history, I'm preaching to the choir. But yeah, that's why. And of course, if I came down to Kentucky and shit, I'd have to go to Shiloh. Have to go to Paris Landing, because those are some battlefields I'd like to see again before I'm gone. General Wallace, man, and the hero of the Hornet's Nest. Yeah. On the Trail of Tears, yeah. Oh, it's such good stuff. History should not be forgotten. We need to pass down. I'm glad we have the media to do it. These days, man, technology, fuck yeah. Just like today, you hopped out of your truck, man, and you're sharing that cemetery. And to answer your question, okay, I was one of the associate managers for Arlington National Cemetery in DC, and I'm really familiar with cemeteries. The reason that stuff doesn't get maintained, it's the cost. It's the cost. Bottom line, it is so expensive to maintain a cemetery. Those stones. And most of the damage on stones is caused from weed whackers, and I saw some of that. So 25 years ago, when my company rolled in and took over the contract for Arlington National Cemetery in DC, Eternal Flame, Tomb of the Unknowns, etc., we did away with weed whacking completely because we saw the damage that was going on in the stones in Arlington National Cemetery. So we went to those John Deere, has a pole that's got the snippers at the bottom, gas powered. And so you can just zip right around. You can just walk with it's got a wheel on it. And so I had to cruise with a bunch of those. They had shitty replacement parts, plastic parts. But no more weed whackers with the loud engine because we're doing burials, right, of American heroes. And with the little John Deere zipping around, it didn't damage the stones, and it was quiet. And so that was my big contribution, one of them. Yeah. Yeah, I'd love to come there and see some history. I'd love to come back out west to Kentucky and Tennessee. Love Tennessee, all the good radio stations. Right on, you guys. Are we going to go and find some treasure? I can chat with you all night. I had some ramen noodles. I had the cup earlier, but I'll probably make some chicken or some baked beans or something before. I always eat before I go to bed because I can never remember how much I ate or if I ate. I don't remember if I'll forget if I even had a meal. So I always eat before I go to bed. 17 loaves of bread, 16 gallons of ice cream, 43 gallons of milk, and 17 buckets of fried chicken. Right on. Awesome. Days like today, I'm too damn tired. You know the drill. You're too damn tired to make a meal. That's why I just had the ramen. I was too tired to make chicken and stuff. When I woke up this morning, I couldn't feel my arms from here to here. Yeah. And then my legs from my knees to my hips. So it's ramen. Ramen noodles, man. Yeah, you ain't kidding, buddy. Yeah, find me a couple of those fancy wife things again someday. My brother thinks I'm gonna move to the Philippines with him and find some, couple Filipino wives or something. I'm not leaving the U.S. They won't let me leave. I'm never leaving. I'm never ever gonna move more than an hour from my kid ever again. No way, Jose. Hot diggity dog. So what's tomorrow is... Today is Monday, I'm pretty sure, right? So tomorrow's Tuesday. What y'all got planned? Hey, no worries, man. No worries, man. No worries at all, dang. A couple, heck yeah. Yep, just like the good old days. I'm playing Viking Conquest, and I'm like, why can't we have like 4 wives? That's history. Mermaids. So we have some treasure to get. I think a lot of times, you guys, if I'm playing a game, the game I'm playing is chosen by how I feel. It's like the more chill the game, the more I need to chill. If it's like I'm playing action and fighting and shit, I'm probably feeling pretty good. Right on. Yeah, man, that's twice. Yeah, dang, twice a month. Usually twice a month, I get out of the house to go to the grocery store. It sucks. Wish I was out every day. So now that the weather's nicer, I'll be getting my ass outside. That's why I want to start streaming outside on my deck. And so I'll slowly get things set up outside so I can be outside and just hang out, have some coffee. I want to start doing some sketches. Eventually I'll take requests. And so I'm working on it. I've been working on it for like 8 months. Of course, we had winter. So I wasn't going to be doing anything outside. But now the weather's perfect. and I'm getting more mobile, and I'm building up my strength to get in and out and get outside. I'm on the 3rd floor, and so I have a balcony out there with the garden. It's a nice view. It's nice to hang out. It's cool out there most of the day because it's on the west, so it's shaded. So yeah, try to get out as much as I can, man. Dude, I'm used to being outside working in gardens every day, you know, and now it's like, fuck, with that mess, I'm stuck in the house and it blows. Big green chunks, poor warlord. And so, the solution, get my ass outside. Adapt. This is the way it is. Just enjoy the lap dances, it's the way it is. And may the gloom find you smiling, and life is a jest of the gods. We must learn to laugh or we will weep ourselves to death. Man, I try to remember that every day. Thank you, Merlin. Merlin said that back in 497 AD. I was there, I know. Right before he drank my last beer. Gosh, what a glutton he was, I'm telling you. Ah, that's a good one. Ooh-wee. Doggone, we smoked that baby right down, didn't we? Yes, we did. Sing it if you know it. Tap your foot if you don't. Right on. We're gonna do a little sailing. I was gonna play a game. I was playing some Warsword Conquest. I was playing some 16th century mod for Warband. I was playing Warsword Conquest for Warband. Oh, right on. Awesome. Super. Right, it's almost midnight. It's 11 o'clock here. Unless my clock stopped. Yeah, it's 11:04. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. And you guys, before I get playing, I have to cruise into the kitchen. I have to get a drink. I'll be back in 3 minutes. So the black spot, or Sam Watkins, First Tennessee. Black Sam Bellamy. What's shaking? You guys have probably seen that 10 times, huh? So enjoy it again. I'll be right back. I need to get a drink.
During the golden age of piracy, international trade was booming as ships crisscrossed the Atlantic Ocean loaded with precious commodities like spices, textiles, jewels, gold. And just outside these shipping lanes, the waters were infested with pirates waiting to attack. Some pirates were ruthless, greedy, but none were as successful as the Prince of Pirates, Black Sam Bellamy. Bellamy, an English privateer, came to Cape Cod in 1715. There, in Wellfleet, he met a girl named Maria Hallett, and they soon fell in love. But Maria's parents were weary of Bellamy's ability to earn a decent living. So when Bellamy heard of sunken Spanish treasure in Florida, he set sail with hopes of returning as a respected and rich captain, and promised Maria to bring back the greatest ship she had ever seen. The months went by, and Bellamy failed to find any treasure. He was out of options, and as a last resort, to keep his promise to Maria, he turned to piracy. Bellamy joined the pirate ranks of Benjamin Hornigold, a treacherous and deceitful sea captain who treated his crews unfairly. But in 1716, the crew revolted against Hornigold, voting Bellamy as captain, and with that came the greatest year of piracy the world had ever seen. Within a year, Bellamy raided nearly 50 ships. He was a solid strategist and a fair and sympathetic helmsman, as he would spare the lives aboard the vessels that he raided. He likened himself to Robin Hood, but earned the nickname Black Sam Bellamy instead. With his crew by his side, and the pirates growing more confident, they set their sights on the newly commissioned Witta, a 300-ton, 102-foot English slave ship, the most advanced vessel of its time. In February of 1717, after 3 days of tracking the ship, the pirates made their move and seized the vessel. It was the greatest theft in the history of piracy, filled with indigo, ivory, and tons of gold and silver. It was more than Bellamy could have ever imagined. True to his reputation, Bellamy spared the crew of the Witta, and he actually gave his own vessel to the captain. But the Witta was now his, and he outfitted his new vessel as a 28-gun battleship. A satisfied Bellamy set sail for Cape Cod to reunite with his beloved Maria and keep his promise to bring back the prized ship. But his luck would soon come to an abrupt end. A major storm snuck up on Bellamy and the Witta. The ship struggled in the coastal surf and crashed into a sandbar. The mast cracked in half and the ship capsized. Bellamy went down with the Witta. Bellamy and Maria would never be together again. She was labeled as an outcast, accused of being a witch for laying with a pirate sea captain. Lives, reputations, and riches, all lost at the bottom of the sea.
Right on. Hey, hey. That's the folklorist from old Canadian TV. Yeah, he's on YouTube. Those videos are on YouTube. They're a little old, but they're great. They're short. They're awesome. The folklorist, it's a whole series. Good old Hornigold. Yeah, I'm watching Black Sails again. I'm in a pirate mode. Right on. Folklorist. You type that into YouTube, you'll pull up the whole channel. Right on. I freaking love this old game, I'm telling you. I love this old game, I do. But I have a couple of other pirate games, but they just really don't trip my trigger. I think I got rid of one of them. Pardon me. What do we have, Warlord? I haven't played. I have Battlestar Galactica Deadlock, Grand Theft Auto 4 Complete, Mafia Definitive Edition, Need for Speed Most Wanted Limited Edition, U-Boat. I still have a lot to play in Ultimate General Gettysburg and Ultimate General Civil War. And so I'm still playing those too. So those are some of the games that I haven't streamed yet. And I have a couple of secrets. A couple of fun old retro secrets that I'm going to be rolling out, man. It's going to be fun. We're going to have some freaking crazy old cool games that I remember freaking playing, man, and they are just not right. Those games are just not Right. It's just wacky. Holy cow. I think it's just great that there are cats out there that are smart enough to emulate and make an old game work with a freaking Windows 10 system. And I've pulled it off a few times, but man, there's some games out there I'm like, damn, how'd you get that to roll? Holy cow. I haven't played that since high school. Holy shit. I haven't played that since 1982. Like, holy shit. It's a shame the Black Sails. Yeah, it is. Just like Vikings. Just like Vikings. Vikings is historical horseshit. But it's an entertaining show. It's a great show. Just like Black Sails, it's a great show. You know, it's the prequel to Treasure Island, you know. I love it. It's entertaining. And if we know the difference, share the difference, you know. Let people know. Right on, Dan. Thanks. Let's see. Let's check her out. Dan is going around Twitch and he's wishing everyone on Twitch a happy birthday. It's going to take him 3 months. Yeah. Yeah, and the thing is you know what, dang? Right on, brother. Right on, Junkyard. And you know what, Dank? Dank. Man, I always find that it has to do with the main producer. The main producer will have something to do with where the hell the show's gonna go. You know? Like Michael Hirsch, boy, I'd love to have a sit down with him. I'd be like, why? Why? Engage. Like, for example, one show that's like, you know, totally fiction. That's totally fiction. This girl. That's totally fiction is the what was it called? It was either the King Arthur or the Camelot television program. It was like 2 seasons and it was canceled. Michael Hirsch made that, and he made The Tudors, and he made Vikings, and it's King Arthur, so it's fiction, but it was freaking great. It was fantastic, and I'm just kind of like, if you're gonna do fiction, do fiction. Don't dabble in history and make it, you know, because for me, the real story in history, it's always a better story. It's always a better story. The real history, the true history, the real story. Hey, let's check this out. Where are we going? So Junkyard Dan.
Badly, but I don't have the room.
This is Junkyard Dan's friend. Groovy tunes, man. I'm gonna freaking shake my booty.
I've got the bat wing that I still need to redo. Oh shoot, MSwarlord, welcome. Thank you for the happy birthday. I appreciate it. First time chatter. Well, my name is Melly. I'm a variety streamer. I stream Legos mainly. Thank you for the follow, MSwarlord. Welcome to the Rain Fam. Like I was saying, I'm Melly. I'm a variety streamer. I mainly stream building Legos. I do some just chatting sometimes. I do game. I do other stuff, but mainly just Legos right now. Junkyard Dan, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to MSwarlord.
She's a nice cat, isn't she? She's a nice cat.
I love how my community's been growing.
She's a nice cat, ain't she? She is, just like Dan said, she's a real nice person. Awesome.
Yeah. Are you guys friends? I'm just wondering if y'all were friends.
Yep.
You never know. People bring friends all the time. And I love when people bring friends. Oh yeah, I'm making a hand right now. And by the way, I do have a cat. Yeah, we are. Good. Awesome. Thank you for bringing in your friends. It's awesome. I like new people.
How do I go to another world? How do I chat?
Big hug to you too, my dear, and have the happiest of birthday. Love cats. Thank you.
Zug Zug.
Awesome.
MS
Dude, she's
you
cool.
Also stream?
Hello out there in TV land.
We are
I will
live.
give you a follow also. I like having new streamers.
Hello
I
out there in
support
TV
small
land.
Streamers, big streamers, I support all. Awesome. I followed you also, so then I'll catch some streams hopefully.
Awesome, awesome. She's cool. Dan, thanks for the turn on to a new friend. Let's rock and roll, y'all. We gotta sail the Spanish Main. Dude, awesome. Autumn Rain, thank you for the follow. Crimson, thank you for the follow. Dude, she's chill. I like her, man. She's chill. She's nice and mellow. Right on. Oh, of course, man. She's cool. Right on. Good peeps, for sure. Yeah, she's a nice, mellow cat. Just like you said. Yep. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Super. Nice people. Rock and roll. Shit, yeah, I got some tea. This raspberry sour tea, it's awesome. I'm the kingpin of food stamps now. That's right. So guess what happened? You're gonna love this, okay? So they sent me a food stamps card 6 months ago. It never got here. All right. So the FBI lady, and she used to be an FBI lady, and she is more or less my caretaker these days. She got on the horn. She contacted them, state aid and all that jazz, right? And so she got me a new card with some cash on it, but got all the back money on the new card. So I'm like gonna have food for months. It's quesadillas and watermelon. I can't wait. KFC's gonna know me on a first name basis. Everywhere I've lived in the United States, everywhere, I've never ever had any problems with the postal service. California, Colorado, grew up in Illinois, Pennsylvania, Virginia most of my life, right outside of DC, and never had a problem with the post until Gettysburg. The guy can't deliver the mail. Nice guy, but man, he can't read a number on a box. like for this whole community. So I know, who knows if the card ever got where it went, you know. So in any event, so yeah, I'm looking forward to going to the, you said you got out to the store, you went to the grocery store. That's like, I'm looking forward to going to the grocery store. Dude, right on, you retired. Rest well, sleep deep, dream good dreams. And I'll see you on the morrow, most likely. Yep, I'll see you sooner than later. Yeah, it's almost. Heck, I was only going to stay on until 12. It's after 11. Right on, man. Rest well. We should run as administrator. Everything I got going with Pirates, you got to run that as administrator. I hope that music's not too loud, guys. Because I can hear it pretty loud. There we go. Sound levels. They're always finicky with me because my hearing's fucking wacky. All right. Let's see our control panel. Let's unlock that. I have a lock. I can set the distance on my boat so we're not always going in and out like crazy. Set it to 10, that'll work. Because that was a peeve for a lot of people, is having to use the mouse all the time to like get, because the ships will auto zoom in like when you get close to the land. You probably played the shit out of this. You probably told me and I forgot. But when we get close to land, it like zooms in automatically. It drives you nuts because you gotta zoom back out. It becomes monotonous. So I have a lock for that ship distance. So let's go, go, go. Cool beans. View from the office. Yeah, we'll be playing something different ongoing this week. We need to hit the warband mods. Parisno, we haven't played Parisno in a while. Going sailing with Popeye. Bring your spinach. I got mine right here. Right. Let's hope this doesn't crash on. Let's save often. Yeah. This old game. See what we can get done. Awesome, awesome. Pardon me. Looking good. XCOM 2. Man, I always wanted to play that. I always wanted to play that and I never did. I never got to play that, but you played 2 games you mentioned that I always wanted to play. Am I good? Oh yeah, am I? It's the horns. Did you see the horns? The horns came out, didn't they? Am I good? I'm good, yeah. Do I not sound good? You can't hear me? Are we live? I'm wearing pants. Oh, dude, I was puffing. Buds. Smoking. My, the tiny little microscopic tetrahydrocannabinol pods are exploding in my lungs with every puff. Yeah, and then that THC gets into my blood system and it will relax the iron settling in my cartilage and on my bones, making my bones tight. And then my muscles get freaking tighten up in my right leg. It's painful, relaxes it, and I can chill. And I don't have like a fucking invisible dog bite my leg, you know, it like chills the dog out. Yeah. I don't take synthetic drugs. I don't take painkillers. I don't take pills. I take Excedrin, aspirin, coffee, chocolate, tobacco, organic tobacco. I don't take synthetic meds. I smoke weed. I probably drink a 6-pack of good beer a year. I drink rarely. I don't eat green vegetables. I rarely eat mushrooms. That's the number one no-no is mushrooms. I don't eat white fish. I rarely eat red meat. And that diet has sustained my health for 17 years. Hot dog. So chop up your buds and go pirate. And whatever you do, do it like pirate. So, how much, where are we at? Port Royal? Looks like we're at Port Royal. Word. Yeah, for bipolar schizophrenia. I hope your meds work for you good. There really are no meds for MS. It's, you know, probably, I'm only assuming and guessing, like in your case, some meds work for some people, some meds don't. Some meds work for a while. You know what I mean? And it's the nature of freaking human illness. Random. So it looks like we're at Port Royal. Let's see where we're at. Let's see what I messed up. 16th of June, 1660. Huh. Yeah, we're right where we should be. I don't remember going to Port Royal. I don't remember going to Port Royal at all. I guess we did. How are you doing? Right on. Yep, I hear shit. I have audio hallucinations. And it's usually shit I dismiss because I can't hear in stereo. So my whole life I've become accustomed to dismissing random sounds. You know. So I know it sounds probably not there, but I ignore it anyway. Because I'm deaf. Dude. You see the pirates, I got the pirates set to regenerate because I don't want the pirates to die. But I think it's a little bugged because we keep seeing two steed bonnets. There should only be one steed bonnet, not two. So maybe it's something I set it to. And the Lost Relatives quest, shit man, we got to get 16 of the Lost Cities quest. Shit. I can't remember what the best way to get those was. I think was fighting Montalban. The Lost Relatives quest, we should be getting those from Ramondo. Yeah. Villains Avenged, 8 out of 10. Huh. I just play. We'll see what happens. We got to get Rock's treasure. We're nearby. Rock is nearby. Did we rescue our aunt yet? We didn't rescue our aunt yet. So we're going to get Rock's treasure and we're going to rescue our aunt. Lost City of the Incas, we don't have enough of the map. The Lost City of the Incas can be hard to find. If I remember right, this was for me, that was the hardest thing to find, was that Lost City of the Incas. Man, I had such a hard time finding that. Montalban's hideout, we can go get that too. We can find that. It's a ways away, way over there in Veracruz. So right on. Rock's treasure, east of Santiago, northeast of Santiago. That's got to be on the northern coast. Anchor Reef and Captain's Head. It's right there. I know right where that's at. We were right there last night. Yeah, I do. Yep. When I don't have THC, my narcolepsy with my MS symptoms, that's terrifying for me. That's no shit, and it is. You're the first person I've encountered that has used that word, and I use the same word. It's terrifying to be without meds or when your meds aren't working, because sometimes my meds don't work. But I'm just saying, I know what you mean. Terrifying. It's fucking terrifying. If you don't know your meds are gonna work, or you don't have any. Yeah, I'm like, fuck that. I've told everybody, I'm like, if I have to go without meds for 2 days, I'm checking in. I have to check into a hospital so I can get meds. It's THC, you know, if that ever happens. But it's just a matter of not, in the past couple of years, I haven't had a support system, and now I do. I do have a support system now. So I'm lucky, indeed. Let's get the tunes going. We gotta go out of the port to make the music kick in. Let's see, zoom out, lock at 10. Good, see it locked at 10. Now we were just here. See what they have to say. There's no sailors because I love this scene. Yeah, man. Exactamundo, Fonzarelli. I love this scene. This is just like a Disney cartoon. That's why I love these trippy old games. This is just like being in a Disney cartoon. It's great. So let's see what this geezer has to say. 1,000 coins. I hope it's worth it. I believe Eminano has been missing for many years. Oh, he's not far away at all. So we can go get him too. Yeah, and Eleuthera, and I'm probably saying that wrong, is in Spanish hands. We have the men to take that city. We can take that city. Yeah. I don't know if I have them all. I think I might. I don't know if I have them all. I don't think I have all of the special items either. I'm looking at a 42-inch high-def screen, right? And this looks so good. Baron Ramondo looks awesome. He's so sharp and colorful. It's like, I can't believe this game is, 15 years old. It looks great. It's on 1080. I love it. That's right. So I put some music in it. You can hear my music. Black Sails soundtrack. Wenenzella. Baron Ramondo. Quick parry dueling skill. Lightning quick parry. It doesn't show his dueling skill. No, we're not going to have an Indian attack. I wish I could just play an Indian. Buy Indian ships and play an Indian. That would be cool. That would be great if Sid Meier's ever remade this. There was talk. So, we just talked to the governor. We just went on a dance. Let's check our... Everything's looking good. We got 20 tons of extra stuff we should really get rid of if we can. What do we got? Oh man, I hate to do that. That'll work. And I can get rid of one of these ships. Awesome. That's better. How many men we got? Now the music will kick in. Shanties. Right on, man. Right on. Absolutely. Yeah, I love it. It's a fucking Disney cartoon. I love it. So, before I get too far, we have to go to Rock's Treasure is right there by Santiago, just north of us. Then we need to head southeast to go rescue our aunt down, I think, by San Juan. That's right. I didn't know about the Indians, though. Because they're freaking cool. They're so freaking so cool. And then the pirate towns, it's like I'd like to turn... Now, with Phaser's trainer, I could probably turn Nassau into a pirate town. But how do you become a governor of the pirate town? I don't know. I've never done that. I don't know if it's possible, you know, to become a pirate governor. How do you do that? You know, I don't know. Sing it, boys. It's those two rocks right there. It's gotta be. Dandio. Ramondo Burgers. Yeah, Dagger Rock. This isn't it. Dagger Rock. Dagger Rock. What's this other one? Anchor Point. I think that is it. You said the crew. The crew. These guys. Yeah, I guess that's it. I thought there were more. Yeah, I got all these guys. And usually I get these guys when we take a ship and then they join us. Like John Silver did with Captain Flint, Black Sails. Yeah, I like Black Sails. I freaking love that music. That soundtrack is fabulous. Yep, it's a good story. It's a good fiction. The map. It's right there. Captain's Head, Anchor Reef. It's right there. Inca Temple Arch Rock. Right? Anchor Point. Am I reading that right? I forget that quickly. Anchor Reef, Captain's Head. No, we're in the wrong place. We're in the wrong place. It's got to be up north. It's supposed to be up. It's got to be up north on the other coast. It's got to be. Oh, look at these prizes. I think we attacked these guys last night, but we crashed. So we're doing it over again. Right. Let's get marooned. Episode 11. Oh, right on. Have you ever been marooned in this game? Because you've played this. Have you ever been marooned? I like the maroon scene. I've been marooned. Like, usually it's really early in the game when I just start the game. I'll lose my ship, my little ship. And then you're sitting on the desert island. You're all desert. It's got like a palm tree and a sand mound. The guy's like sitting there. And then you have to wait, and months will go by, and somebody rescues you. Like Tom Hanks with his volleyball. Wilson. That's happened to me a couple of times. I thought it was great. I got marooned. I lost my ships. Yeah, they got sunk and shit. Oh, shit. Let's fight. He was easy. Dude, I love that film. That's such a great film. I think it was I think it was 1988 I met Tom Hanks. Yeah, at my aunt's house. She was friends with him in Los Angeles. Nothing fancy. Wilson. Right on. I don't want to tow a bunch of ships. I can sell them though. I'll get the coin. There's another freaking trader right there. Boom. See ya. We'll get you too. I try to board him without firing a shot. It's Captain Hook and Peter Pan. Robin Williams is awesome. Speaking of Robin Williams, it's Peter Pan and Captain Hook right there. Hook. Oh, give us your loot. Thank you very much. Now let's go find Rock's treasure. Yeah, it's these two rocks right up here. Captain's Head. Yeah, it's right up here. The treasure. Freaking pirate hunter. We're gonna sink, yeah. Hablanda. I love it. Oh shit, he's out there. He's gonna shoot at us. Poop. Let's take a look at our map. We got our eye. Oh, I can't see much. I'm probably totally going the wrong way. There's some kind of head. Look at this thing. Cool beans. Didn't like that. All right. No shit. Yeah, so we're probably way off. It's not showing us any of the landmarks there. Captain's Head, Anchor Reef. It's got to be right here. High Ground, Arch Rock, Inca Temple. It's right there. Love that. Look. Totem. Rock and roll. It is, I swear, this is like Peter Pan and Hook. The characters, I love it. First time I saw this, years ago, when I first played this, gosh, I think it was on an XP machine, probably. I don't know, probably Millennium machine back then. And I fired this up, and that's the first thing I thought when I saw that was Hook. Peter Pan, Robin Williams. We're so we got Rock's treasure. Let's go and get Baron Ramondo. We need to find a friendly port. There's a port up there where we at. Let's see where we're at. Shit, those aren't friendly ports. We got Nassau. We can go hit Nassau and then go take Eleuthera. The thing is, the Baron Ramondo's probably headed south right now. We should hit Tortuga and then go north. Whoa, turn, turn, turn. What town is that? That must be just a village. They can't be Nassau. Oh, we went further. Yeah, it's just Charleston, but we can use this town. This is perfect. That solves our problem. We got to get rid of these 2 ships. What the heck is that out there? There's something out there. Whoa, shit. Good. We can do some business. What do you got, son? We ain't got shit. 7 for food, that works.
Okay.
60. Alright. We get free repairs in English ports. We're a Duke after all. So we got Amphitrite. We got the Santa Claus. It's our flagship, the Santa Claus. I love these guys. Look at them. Man, I'll tell you what, man. It's just like you were saying. It's just like you were saying. Your description was right on about the graphics. And I mean, for a game this old, you fire this up on a new rig. It just looks good. It still looks good. Boy, I'd sure like to see a full overhaul. But everything's still... I got the high def mod in this. I do. I put the high def mod in this. Somebody took all the textures, made them all high def. Let's get rid of this ship. Cosecha Grande. Oh man, I want some tacos. Oh, I love that. He throws them a sack of coins. Rock and roll. Let's go, go, go. So, how many troops we got? 516. We're going to take Eleuthera. Yep, we're going to take Eleuthera. Then we should be able to get a promotion out of that. I wonder what our rank is with the Dutch. Did we make it to our top rank yet? I don't think we did. We did. We made Duke with the Dutch. I didn't think we did. It seemed like it took longer for me to rank up with the Dutch than the other nations. I think I've played probably 2 playthroughs of this before over the years. Maybe more. But I remember a couple of different playthroughs I did. You were talking about historical inaccuracies in Black Sails. Can you give me a glaring one? I'll give you a glaring one. Charles Vane, his character, is not like the real Charles Vane at all. Yeah, that was, I thought that was, the way that Charles Vane was portrayed is like totally different than the way he's described in literature or periodicals of the day. He was supposed to be like this dapper guy, you know, this proper lord type. And in Black Sails, they have him as like, you know, the roughest and toughest, most dangerous guy. Which, on any account, he very well may have been. Because, you know, bullshit writers writing bullshit in every freaking era of humankind. Starting with those cave paintings back in 17,000 BC in Lascaux, France. Yep. They were even we were even writing bullshit back then. But history, what draws us to it? What draws us to particular time periods? Why are we as individuals fascinated by the time periods that we are drawn to? Because you were there before. Simple things, the way you decorate your house, the way you prepare or cook your food, food you choose to eat, things you like to read, the music you like to listen to. Those are all indicative of places you've been before. And that's the way I see things. Man, that guy's got a Donny Osmond vest, man, right there. Rock and roll. I got my purple freaking high tops back there to match that vest. Man, I'd be river dancing in no time. See, now if we could just, you know, he's really got to go. Yeah, he's been all constipated for 6 months at sea. What's going on? Pardon me. In Guadalupe, 17 for luxuries. The Spanish have 165,000 gold pieces on my head. I'd love to do a Spanish playthrough. I got mods for his. I got the costume mods and everything. I think we have to be a certain rank or something. I think we have to be up to swashbuckler or something for like the eye patch and stuff to kick in. I also have the mod where we can play as Blackbeard, so it changes our character to Blackbeard. It puts the Blackbeard hat on him. Jack Rackham's. Huh. I didn't get that impression. The way the sailors were outfitted, their costumes, I would have to ask my daughter to look at their costumes and she would give me an educated professional opinion of how historically accurate those costumes are. I liked them, but I am not an expert of historical fashion of that period. But my daughter is. So when she sees movies, she knows. Me, 50-50. If it's Civil War, I'll tell you, I know if it's Civil War. But that, the outfit of the sailors. One of my friends said that he didn't like it because it wasn't, he said that the pirates didn't seem dirty enough. And I was like, you're kidding. I thought they looked pretty dirty. They looked pretty dingy. Jack Rackham was, I don't think that his character was portrayed well either. I got to agree with you. You see him differently, but I don't think his character, that wasn't the Jack Rackham that I read about. That stuff with Anne Bonny and stuff was, I don't know, it was weird. The way that Anne Bonny was portrayed, maybe she was like that, but maybe not. You know, we don't know. Adult version of Jack Sparrow. I kind of see what you mean. I had to have this sink in a little bit. I kind of see what you mean. Yeah, I kind of see what you mean. Now that I think about it, I do see what you mean. What you're saying, Jack Sparrow and Jack Rackham, their demeanor, their character is similar. Yeah. They may not look the same, but the character is, yeah. An adult version of Jack Sparrow. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Now I get ya. I just had to think about it. Blackbeard, I would have to say, yeah, probably right on, because everything that's ever been put into my head about Blackbeard is kind of cartoonish. You know, he's this demon. Wait till I get some fucking candles. That's just gonna be great. You know, candles. It's gonna be great. Yeah, and I do love the show. I love it. You know, I know that the thing is I think one of the things that really got me watching it was that I love Treasure Island. I love the book Treasure Island. I love the Disney film Treasure Island. almost as much as the book, because the film is really strong in some points and kind of weak in others. But the sets that they made back in, what was it, I think 1960, 1962, maybe 1950, the Disney Treasure Island, the set work on the sets of that film, when Jack Sparrow goes down to meet Long John Silver for the first time, or he's at the Admiral Benbow, the inn, his parents' inn, the scenes are on there is just unbelievable how Disney pulled that off. For back then, I mean, it's magic. Oh, my costochondritis is acting up. I have costochondritis. Once in a while, it'll look like I'm getting stabbed right here. It's no big deal, it'll go away. We are going to San Juan. So he's headed to San Juan, we're headed to San Juan, so he's headed our way. Let's see if we missed him. So I think our business here is concluded. Triple check our ships. We're good. Let's go get him. Baron Ramondo. Where is he? Did we miss him? Did we miss him? Did we miss him? We must have missed him. So in the meantime, Dank, what's happening? Hey. Welcome. It's late for you. You should be getting some rest. You have exams and stuff. Thanks for saying hi, man. But if you had exams, you need to get some rest. It's early for you, isn't it? You're probably just getting up. Look at the spinning anchor. The cursor, the spinning anchor, we got to yank that out of there and put that in another game. The warband mod. Make that the cursor for a warband mod. That spinning anchor. Yeah, I just thought about that. Yeah. You probably just woke up. Good luck on your exams. And be safe. Out and about. Good luck on your exams, man. We don't want to be over there. Fuck that. That's the best spot. We got to get these guys out of here. There's probably some flankers. There's probably troops on the left. There's troops right in front of us in the jungle, probably. Most likely. Those officers, I'm not ready to place you guys yet. Might have to. Take a risk. Get these rifles on the high ground. They're not rifles, I should say, smooth bores. Now, why is it giving me that move again? You got pirates, officers, those guys are riflemen. I should say musketeers. Where's the rest of my rifles? Right there, right there. Yep, move those officers right there. Shit, I get to move them again. I'm leaving them. So they took their turn. Alright. I don't know where the enemy is. We're just gonna have to freaking roast them out of there. Yeah, maybe we'll run into the enemy. Leave him be. Well, shit, dog. Oh, they don't have shit for... Yeah, they do. They're all hiding in the jungle right there by my camp. So that's it. Alright. Let's shoot. I guess, what, we can't see him? Ah. Well, poop. Bukanye. Right there. It's not giving me the option to shoot. Yeah, I can't shoot. It's not giving me the option to fire. So let's attack him. Let's roast him out of there. Angry pirates. They're not just pirates, they're angry pirates. And where they have scattered and run. Awesome. You guys see me sitting here all quiet. You wonder what's going through my mind. Close your eyes, listen. Now you know. Hey man, good luck. This could get tense. Shit. We're gonna give it to the English. Right. We gotta go after Baron Ramondo. Our ship's sitting good. I'm glad that music merged nicely. because I threw this music in there from Black Sails. And I left in the vanilla music that I like, but I tried to get rid of the arcadey sounding stuff, you know. But this, come on, it's a squeeze box, it's great. So I don't know, we lost a few troops. He's on his way to San Juan. We have to go after him.
Venezuela.
The Perla. San Martin. 15 for luxuries, 18 for spice. Bronze cannons, 300 soldiers. Plenty of sugar. Let's scoot. We gotta go to San Juan. We just missed him. Baron Ramondo. We're after him. And we can rescue our aunt. We got a ways to go. Could you say what again? If you type something and I missed it, I'm not ignoring you. Sometimes in this chat, you guys will type something, like you just typed never mind. But up on top, like 5-6 lines up, 3 minutes later, the message that you typed 3 minutes earlier, then it will like magically appear. Sometimes that happens. So I'm sorry if I missed something. Didn't mean to offend. And I'm not sure what GGS means. Or you. That's kind of vague, so I don't know how to respond to GGS or you. Blackbeard. Oh, he wants us, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. I don't like missing stuff. You know, I don't like missing what people say to me. I hate to miss things. Because I miss a lot. So I'm sorry if I miss. Oh, right on GGS. We invented that 30 years ago. We used to say CC. You guys don't use CC anymore. We started doing that before cell phones. Because when you're flying an airplane and you're in multiplayer 2 versus 2, 30 years ago on America Online, you had to quickly learn. We invented our own form of shorthand, and that's where that started. LOL, GG, NVM, CC. We used to say CC. CC was like okay, A-okay. It's just CC. Right on. I'm sorry if I missed what you said, man. I hate missing things. Right on. Shit, we're gonna die. This freaking Blackbeard. Oh, what in the nipple? Right in both of your nipples. Oh shit! Let's go, Blackbeard. Oh, come on, Blackbeard. You're tougher than that. We have 440 pirates. We have an advantage. He looks awesome. He looks awesome. Oh, shit, man. I feel that every time. Oh, it's like getting hit by a car. We took out Blackbeard, the #1 pirate. I was leaving him alone. I left him alone. One, because we couldn't beat him. We were too weak. But two, I leave the pirates alone so that they'll build up their treasure. Then I'll wait like a year and they'll build the treasure up. Then we take their treasure. No, I can't remember. Please share. I can't remember, man. I think he was hung. I can't remember though. Died of syphilis before or after he was hung? I can't remember, guys. We could watch a documentary together. It's probably bullshit too, you know? Yeah, I can't remember, man. I used to be able to tell you, off the top of my head, I used to be able to tell you everything about Blackbeard. I can't remember a lot about it these days. I lose things like a set of car keys, my memories. Oh, Blackbeard. He'll be back in 120 hours. I have it set so he'll regenerate. So we got him. We got to go to San Juan. Screen stretcher. Yeah, we got. Going to San Juan. Nope. We'll catch up with him there. Just trying to get my bearings. Isla. Just a merchant. Looks like he already got attacked. Oh, he's a raider. Back to work. Oh. You can't have St. Nicholas. We have St. Nicholas. There can only be one Santa Claus on the Spanish Main. She surrendered. I can't remember. 20 yeah, 5 side that. Right on. Yeah, good question. Yeah, I'm gonna have to dye my hair and everything all black. Yep. Blackbeard never died. He lives in Gettysburg. That's what you guys tell everybody. He's retired now. He has a Twitch channel. At Ocracoke. Yep. I like it down there. That's one of my choice places to retire. Is down in Kildava Hills and Kitty Hawk, where the Wright brothers first flew. That was one of my retirement choices. Ocracoke down there. It's real nice. Yeah. So we'll hit San Juan, get rid of these ships. Stay, cursor, stay. Shit, we still got a ways to go. He's probably hugging the coast. We need to dump this loot. Port to pay. And then head to San Juan. Yeah, I think we just passed it. We did. He was hardcore. He's Blackbeard. That's why he was Blackbeard. He was an alien. He was from Gallifrey. There's people like that today. Right here on American TV. Bank robbers and shit. Just like that. Getting freaking... They're still coming. They're all hopped up, man. He's ready to roll. He was on something, huh? He was on Blackbeard tea. My guy is on God mode. Oh, that's some funny shit right there. Guy's on God mode. That is funny. No kidding, huh? Yeah, enjoy the legend. You know, he was shot 700 times by an MP45, a UMP45. They even blew his head off with a grenade they shoved in his mouth, and he still kept attacking them. Blackbeard. You never know. There's only one Blackbeard. But hundreds of years later, everybody still knows his name. Pardon me. Let's get rid of that tonnage.
D-Day.
D-Day. Nice war galleon. Lots of cannons. That's a nice ship. 90 tons. 100 tons. We'll keep our ship of the line. I like the war galleons. We got a lot of cannons. We're ready to set sail. We got rid of that loot. Mysterious traveler offers to sell you part of a secret map showing the location of the pirate Bart Roberts buried treasure for only 300 coin. It's got to be fake. Sid Meier's just strategically leaves the city name off. I love it. It could be anywhere. Anywhere in the Caribbean with Captain Jack Sparrow. The in the Pirates of the Caribbean films, I can't remember the name of which film it was. I think it was the latest one, but it was the film with Blackbeard. Pirates of the Caribbean with Blackbeard. Yeah. Right on, Dank. Yep. Yeah. No. Yeah, it did. It did, didn't it? It did happen on every continent. It did happen on every continent. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. There was even, I believe, ships sunk off the coast of Brazil. In Africa, too. Australia, everywhere. Yeah. All right. Yep, that's who we're after. This is Greenbeard right here. It's another Greenbeard. His hair looks a little green. I guess he's supposed to be Dutch. But he's not, he's French. He's headed to San Juan. Perla, ship of the line. I gave all the bosses the best ships, fully rigged out everything. So the bosses have maxed out ships. We don't need any crew. We're ready to roll. Oh, I know, the tiny little ships. Oh, look at them. Leonese, look at them. Awesome. Awesome. Oh. Oh, right in the belly button. Let's go, Sonny Jim. Right in the belly button. Look at this awesome hat. His awesome hat. Warband logic, I like it. Right on. We got some good coin. Oh man, look at that badass hat on him. That's a rain catcher. Oh. Let's get. Oh, whoa! Alright, okay. Alright. Shit. It's damaged too. He's still got a lot of crow. It's like he's incapacitated. right, Captain Morgan, we're coming for your rum. I know a Captain Morgan. He is a captain. He's the captain of the Louisiana Tigers, the Zouaves reenactor units, the guys with the big puffy blue and white striped pants, right? Civil War guys. Captain Morgan. Looks like a pirate. Oh, check him out. Oh, Captain Morgan himself. Holy shit. We're in trouble. Right in the ankle. Come on. Oh, oh, oh. Oh. Oh shit.
Hello out there in TV land.
Thank you for the follow, Temporals. Welcome. We're fighting Captain Morgan. Oh, shit, that hurt. Oh, that was cool, Captain Morgan. Awesome. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Dude, Captain Morgan, that was awesome. And he'll regenerate. Yeah, I don't like the cool legendary pirates to die. I want to fight him again. When we're coming to the end of the game and we're becoming an old man. Hey, hey. Right on. Awesome. Awesome, Temporals. Right on. Oh, I can go for a little rum right now. Ah, some yummy rummy. I haven't had rum. I don't think I've had rum this century. Wow, this is our biggest haul yet. This is our biggest haul. We'll divide our treasure. We want to rescue our aunt. Yeah, we have plenty of loot to divide. We have over 200,000. We probably have 300,000. Nice. Oh, I freaking love these characters, man. They're so awesome. Oh, shit, where are we at? Oh, don't move. We're going to San Juan. We're going to hit the beaches. We're going to go to the Margaritaville. We'll throw some shrimp onto Barbie. Hell yeah, let's go. Where are we going? That way. We're getting there. That was fun. Shit, we fought 2 pirates. Morgan was looking for us. Are we at San Juan? Perhaps. Might just be a settlement. Oh, we're not there yet. We're getting there. That's Elizabethtown. Let's check our map for our aunt. Find the auntie. She's right. Vicinity of San Juan. It could only be in one place, right? It must be past San Juan. It's got to be. That's got to be water up north at the top of the map and water down south. That's the island of San Juan, which means she should be up by the northern coast. That's got to be the southern coast. It can be no other. And this is probably showing the location. It's showing Governor Shallows for a reason. So we'll swing down south and see if we can find Governor Shallows.
I will drink from your skull!
Lord Ryko! What's happening, Ryko? Oh shit, there he is. There he is. Oh, we're coming for you, son. Oh, we're looking for you. Looking for you. Yeah, we are. Oh shit. What do you got? One cannon? You're in trouble. Ryko, thanks for the shout. Don't you blow up. Don't you dare blow up. Oh. We got him. We got him. We got him. Dude, we fought Captain Morgan. We fought Le Mayonnaise. Le Mayonnaise. The Mayonnaise. The new superhero on the block, Le Mayonnaise. Oh, it's Captain Hook and freaking Robin Williams again. It is. It's Peter Pan. Ryko, this bowl's for you. Because he wants to drink from my skull. I wasn't able to chit chat here. Right on. Ryko, I hope your day was a great one. You're busy. You guys are all sitting there dancing, aren't you? I know, I can just see you guys are all like, hell yeah. Oh man, what would the world be without dance? Danceless. There you go, guys. You got the whole Inside Warlord Head's musical experience. Oh, Baron, dude, we're here to take the Romando burgers. Right on. One for each nipple. Oh, let's make it fun. Oh. Oh. He's getting better. They're improving their skills. Belly button. You are a master bong smoker, sir. I will reveal to you the herb that you seek. Your aunt is held captive in a remote growing location. This map should help you in your quest to restore your family's pot plot. Right. Just on time. How about that? She's right there. Awesome. Awesome. What luck. What a stroke of luck. Awesome. Right past Elizabethtown. Oh, right. We'll take you. Welcome aboard, lads. Check them out. I love these. I want to be one of these characters. I want to be one of these guys. You can create your own character. It looks just like this. These graphics. Create these characters. Multiplayer, sandbox, ongoing world. Just like this. Doable. Doable. Look at them freaking. Look at those freaking trousers on that pirate in the back. They're all striped. Fancy pants. Rock and roll. Welcome aboard, lads. Baron Romando. So we complete the ant quest. Awesome. Let's go find... Oh, you bastages. Oh, you too. Brig of War. How many guys we got? We still got 234 on this crew. It's cutting it close. Well, I don't think the governor's gonna make it. We got it. Not a mod, its own game. Its own game. Sid Meier's multiplayer pirates, the new pirates. Just like this, man. Multiplayer, big, the whole Caribbean. Yeah, all the coast of America, all the way up to Maine. You know? There's so many games I would love to see before I'm gone. I'd love to enjoy something like that. You know, and there's like, there is a game kind of like that. There is a game kind of like that. Zug asked me to come play it with them. But not like Sid Meier's Pirates. I'd love to see Sid Meier's do multiplayer Pirates. Shit. That'd be awesome. As your ship approaches, the enemy strikes their colors of wealth and gold and plunder are yours. Right. Here he comes. He's pissed. Cuts that wind. Oh, I don't want to take it. I want to blow her up. So right past Elizabethtown. Oh, stop shooting at me, you punks. Oh, you punks. Yep, right here. Do our best. Club blah blah. Club blah blah. Geezer. There's a geezer. Fucking ships we got. Geyser. So if we're facing it, it should be to the right of the geyser. And there she is. Our long lost aunt. She makes us BLTs. I saved this BLT just for you, Sam Bellamy. So nice. Sincerely, I have an amazing story to tell you, she says. Excellent. She's like, I have an amazing story to tell you. They left me locked up in this cabin with something they called a laptop. And I've been playing Sid Meier's Pirates waiting for my rescue. Oh man, so we need to find Montalban now. What else do we have going on? Yeah, we gotta find Montalban. We got Ramondo, but Montalban is the man we want. Lost City of the Incas. We need Montalban. And the ladies and the dances. Montalban's hideout. Veracruz. And we have some murderers and traitors and bandits. We need to find a friendly port. And bandits that we need to apprehend and bring to justice. Shit, we should have just kept heading south. Yep. Yep. And that, my friends, is going to end my broadcast day. I am tired. I'm going to catch some Z's. And you guys, thanks for the company. Ryko, good kicking it with you today. Dang, good to see ya. Dank, as always, good to see you. Good luck on your exams. Temporals, welcome. Have a safe day ahead and a successful day ahead. Dang, you too. Right on. And thanks for the follows, birthday girl. I'll be chilling with you guys soon. And so, my friends, good dreams to you all. Please be safe and have a successful day ahead. And if you're sleeping like me, may your dreams be interesting ones, and I'll probably see you guys sometime real soon, likely tomorrow. So please be safe wherever you may roam. All of you everywhere. Oh, I will. Sleep like the dead, the Grateful Dead. See you soon, you guys. Thanks for hanging out.